Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm always reading the intro song.
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Load game. This is the one, I think. So, we were right at the trial, the class trial, to find out who's the murderer. We're on the chapter 2, so this is the second murder case. Very interesting so far. The character who has been murdered is Mahiru, the girl with the... Just one second, I'm just getting all the windows into proper position. But the girl is Mahiru, the girl who was murdered. She's the photographer girl. So there we go. Let's continue from where we stopped. Okay, I can look real quick on the report card. So, Mahiru Koizumi is the second victim of murder. As you can see, it says she's dead. We did spend one of our free time opportunities to get closer to her, but sadly she died right after. So, same thing happened with Byakuya. We also spent one of our free time opportunities to get closer to him, and then he died. But we're getting pretty like close to Chaki. We're almost with all of her hope crystals, so that's pretty cool. We're also getting closer to Gundam, who's still alive for now. Haven't gotten closer to any of the other characters, I guess. Nagito, but we haven't been able to talk to him in a while. Because he spent the whole chapter 2 just tied up, so we haven't been able to get closer to him. Let's clean the poop. Alright. Let's check the map real quick, just to see where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go to Monokuma Rock. So second island? No, that's not it. It's a Monokuma Rock, so we just move along. It's gonna be after the 3rd, 4th and 5th gates. So maybe I would want to go the other way around, but I don't think it matters that much. It's a 3rd island for the 3rd chapter. There's a 4th island. Then we should have the gate for the 5th. And then we should have the Monokuma Rock, where the class trial is gonna start. There we go, it's right there. No, let me go, help me! Ah! gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined. Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita. Hey, stop harassing little girls. She's not a little girl. She's a college student. She's as old as everybody else. What's going on? Oh, no. Ah! How do I turn off auto again? Wait, So that's what Nekomaru said. Hiyoko was trying to run away, but Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hiyoko is still trying to run away, so Monokuma is trying to wrap her in a full Nelson. I see. But how do I stop the auto again? I think it's RB, right? Yeah, RB. Okay. Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of this island's food chain. Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. His anger changed his form. I'm right here. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still, I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good. Anyway, looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
See ya.
I'll go first to be one step ahead of you guys. I love his new form. Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet. Do you even have to prepare? If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out the energy. So it begins, the beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find a shiny hope. I think my controller turned off. Oh, no, it's good. That's right, I can only... Moving forward is the only option. As we can take some time to talk to the characters. You should be honored. A mere human such as yourself will be present to witness the beginning of the end. I believe in you. If everyone works together, you should be able to stand against any despair.
Alrighty.
I will definitely help you out. I have nothing to do with this. What are you dilly-dallying for? Come on, let's hurry up and go.
Then
Let's go. There's no reason for us to waste time here. Yeah, I know, but I have to talk to everybody though. The juice behind my hero's death. Sparkling justice may hold the key. No, there just has to be it.
'cause it's bad.
Let's go. We can't forgive the killer. This class trial stuff again. So this time we got to figure out who killed Mahiru, huh? I don't get complicated stuff, so I'll leave this to you guys. I don't know why my controller is like... Sometimes the buttons just don't work. I don't know, I had it just opened because I was looking at the battery, but... Seems pretty bad right now. Anyways, if you don't unleash your power here, where else are you going to unleash it? Yeah, it's like... the buttons are not working. God damn it. Maybe it's because it's getting interference, the Bluetooth, from under the table. So let's try to keep the controller here. Don't you want to avenge Mahiru's death?
What the?
Monokuma changed forms! Call me surprised.
Hey!
Could he be the type to awaken hidden powers when he gets angry? He's a stuffed animal, right?
Damn it!
I'm not mentally prepared yet. Like, I don't think I'll ever be. But we can't just stand around all day. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's Mikan. My hero. Where's my hero? Ah, this is impossible. And finally, I'm a Yakuza. I won't run or hide. Time to go, I guess. I don't see any hidden Monokuma doors. So let's go, Monokuma Rock. Rah! And then we get the staircase. Escalator, I guess.
Evil.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. Alright, give me 1 second. Still getting warmed up. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. This hasn't been the most clear start to a stream, but that's okay. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. There he goes. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure their presence by firmly standing on my legs, and after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then, it stopped altogether. Aim! Defeat the Bori routine! So, I've decided to start redecorating. How does it look? Mr. Monokuma redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible.
It's not like I would allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is.
To go to the trouble of doing something so elaborate, really? What is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Lie.
A purpose is only gonna be a weakness. Those who have a purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiro Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us. I don't want to believe it. But regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there is no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Would you like to save? Yes, of course. Set skills. So I guess we can buy extra skills now. Let's go to report card. Yes, we have 7 crystals, so we can buy an extra skill like neural liberation. What does this do? Focus gauge decreases at slower rates during concentration and fever time. Interesting. I don't use like fever time, concentration. Yeah, fever time. I don't use it very often though. Oh, hello, Cheshire. I just noticed the stream has started. I missed much. Not really. We basically just got into the trial and it's gonna start. Just looking over my skills to see if I want anything here. The influence gauge recovers over time during concentration and fever time. That's interesting. Vocabulary increases bullet capacity. Ambidextrousness allows you to lock on to 2 statements at once. Not sure how useful that is. Mood maker, easier to shift mood to your favor. That seems good. I'll buy this one. And we get. Now we choose the skills to equip. We have a lot of available points actually. So we have these equipped already. That's Mood Maker, which is the one we just bought. That seems all we can take. But that's fine. Let's go. Let's get started. Class trial
Now
start.
then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Yeah, if we get the wrong person, the wrong murder, they will just kill everybody else and the murder will be free.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Who would have thunk?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F, and the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A is... Wait a second! The game wants me to guess? Oh my god. I don't actually know. Let me see my truth bullets. Metal bar, trash can. There's a swimsuit from Girl E from the game. Ending prize. It's not it. Mikan, Ibuki, and Hyoko. I'm not sure. I guess is it gonna be in order of appearance? It might be. Where's the end of the game though? Don't we have the endings credit scene here? Apparently not. Well, Girl E is definitely Mahiru. Monokuma file number 2. No, we don't have the page for the ending, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to guess. Girl A is probably not Hyoko, I don't think. Mikan?
I see. Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
There we go, that was a good guess. Maybe we have to remember the personalities of the girl compared them to real characters, but I don't remember what they were like. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to guess based on the appearance of the characters. I remember the final 2 characters arguing at the end were Girl E and Girl D. So I think Girl D is gonna be Hyoko and Girl E is gonna be Mahiru. And the other ones, I don't know, I guess we kind of have to guess. Though, not actually, Girl E is the... she was dead already. We have a photo of her dead. I don't know, it's confusing.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like girl
It seems
A.
like we did guess right for who's girl A, so that's good.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
That's true.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
But I still think Hyoko would be Goldie. I think. Maybe, maybe not.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
It would be easier if we could like go back and like check the characters in the game, kinda, but we can't, so I guess we'll have to guess, but that's okay. So far we've guessed right. I think that the one who complains about the other characters is girl B, right?
I see.
Ah, I think I got it.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hyoko.
That's true. That's true.
Short and foul-mouthed.
So girl D is gonna be Mahiru instead, because girl D was the girl who took photos, right? So that's definitely Mahiru.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper energetic and unique. So that's gonna be Ibuki.
I see.
Ooh, I'm actually guessing all of them.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl D never died, did she? Not in the game, but she died after the game. The thing is, the events of the game were what happened in school. The people who died were the people who died in school. Not what actually happened here. So...
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
what happened here, the murder here, is separate from the murder in the game. It's kind of like a sequel, you know? It's a follow-up.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D is definitely gonna be Mahiru.
I see. Girl D is my hero. The victim.
Always knew she was Girl D.
Yeah, that's correct.
No, actually.
Let's skip girl
That was
E
supposed to be a
and talk
joke.
about Guy F.
Joke about Girl Dick, you know what I mean. So Guy F is definitely Fuyuhiko. Because he is brother from Guy E. And Guy E is one of the Yakuza guys.
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Yeah, probably one of the girls were
Another
cute.
person? It was one of the names on the staff roll.
Because that's what this murder is about, of course. Vengeance against Girl D. I forgot.
The
Yes.
names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Actually, maybe it might not be vengeance against Girl D. I don't know. We'll see. Because if it is like vengeance against Girl D, it's probably gonna be Kuzuryu, the like Fuyuhiko, the murder. But it might not be vengeance. It might be another reason.
Hold on.
We'll see.
Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason for Yuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true, I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason for Yuhiko's last name appears twice is probably because he had an older sister or little sister. A little sister, I think.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, I got it, I
In
think.
the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch, what the hell did she do to my little
Pretty clear.
sister?
There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Yeah, he murdered Girl E. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is high school girl who died at the beginning.
The The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch Girl E, was it? That bitch, what the hell did she do to my little sister?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Yeah, we
Why
figured
you
this
sound
out
so
already.
happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Here we go, like it's being
I was
weird
being
again.
sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister.
Head.
Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean,
Oof.
when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad.
Probably
You wouldn't
not.
be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
He did kill Girl E, but probably not Mahiru, I don't
That's
think.
why. I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
The murder is definitely one of them.
And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Yeah, I didn't get the reference either.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck? Why connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way!
Oh my god.
Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
This is pretty easy. The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Because she witnessed the murder, because she interfered with the murder, because Girl E was Fuyuhiko's sister, because Girl E was the killer. I think she was the killer, right? She killed the
The reason
Fuyuhiko's
Girl
sister.
E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Oh, she made a drawing.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Nekomaru is still suspicious, not because he's involved with the game at all, but because he was at the beach when the murder occurred. Because Akane ran into him and they fought each other. So he's still a bit suspicious. You know, we don't know what he was doing at the beach. And he's not involved with the game at all, it seems. But maybe...
Then, I'll start explaining.
Maybe the story will take a turn.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
Because, I mean, Nekomaru was in the same school. Maybe he had a motivation to kill Mahiru related to everything that happened. I don't know. It's not in the game, but maybe.
But the door to the music room was locked.
We'll see.
So Girl D went to get the key from the office. And when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there.
Because we actually don't know exactly who killed both victims, right? We are suspicious that Girl E killed the first victim and then she was killed as revenge, but we don't actually know, right? So maybe the murder is like not connected to any of the characters.
The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus,
We'll see.
Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
Yeah, the swimsuit was stolen, so is that like just unrelated?
How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room,
See,
right?
things are starting to not fit.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
See?
Forget this!
Girl E might not be the killer.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. So I guess the game is telling us that she is the killer. We just need to figure out how she left. Broken vase photo, victim crime scene, Girl E's crime scene, entrance hall photo.
After she killed them.
Okay, I need to take a look at this. Victim's crime scene photo. That's a girl dead in the music room. Broken vase. One of the ending prizes. A photo of a broken vase. Girl D showed Girl E this photo. The vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room, and the vase was broken by Girl E, as far as I remember. Entrance hall photo. Stolen swimsuit. Killer escape route. I don't know. Okay, let's go back and see the dialogue.
What did Girl E do?
Broken vase photo.
She just broke the window in the music room,